Hi, I'm Lauren Kent, and I am the writer of the holiday feature, You'll Regret This. I'm very excited to be a finalist in Scriptapalooza. I was drawn to this competition because they have industry professionals reading all rounds of scripts, and it's an incredibly valuable and I've come to learn very rare thing in writing competitions. You'll Regret This is a story about two estranged sisters, Harmony and Faith, who have to put their very different ideas of Christmas to the test when they battle it out for hometown Snow Queen. I really tend to write stories about sisters. I have an identical twin who's 17 minutes apart from me. So yeah, maybe there might be a little bit of me and Harmony and a little bit of Lindsay and Faith, and vice versa. I've watched countless hours of Christmas movies over the years. Yeah, I'll start watching Christmas movies in like July, before CVS has even put out the like Halloween stuff after Labor Day. I'm there already watching Hallmark stuff. They're putting it up. They know there's people like me out there. They know. But there's like 10 or 15 classics that I have to watch every year. Scrooged, Bill Murray, that's one. Trading Places. Yeah, there's this scene in Trading Places where Dan Aykroyd is in a Santa suit and he's really drunk, and he's eating smoked salmon on the subway, and it's hilarious. I wanted to see a woman play that part. I also had an idea of a large giant Christmas ornament in like a Christmas parade just like rolling down a street. So those were like the things that kind of I plucked out of the air and wanted to incorporate into a story. I had lots of starts and stops for over a year. I outlined and had story ideas that kind of went nowhere. And then last December, I got horribly sick. I had the worst insomnia. I was feeling really low and I wanted to comfort myself. So I thought, screw it, I'm just gonna hunker down and try to like write this screenplay I've been noodling with for over a year. So I did write this in like a 5-day fever dream, draft 1, and then took months to do draft after draft of rewrites. But the 5 days was really useful. And I realized that like that is definitely part of my process that I wanted to keep trying to do, to write a first draft in a week or two, because then I'm really submerged in the story. The characters are talking to me. I like eat, sleep, and dream about the story and the world. And so I really can get like all of the like bits and pieces in. And then I can like rearrange and edit as I see fit down the line. You'll Regret This was my 4th screenplay. I've written 2 features since then. If I were to give a writer any advice, and please take this advice with a grain of salt because I still have a lot to learn myself, but I think it would be to not be afraid to throw things at the wall. Let yourself be a little wild, especially with the first draft. I know it's a cliche to say that, but it's really, really true. I think like the creative spirit can get dampened if you try to make it perfect the first time. And the wild stories and the wild things are what end up making things really, really interesting.